Okay, so when you click on custom charts on ProfitTrading.com, this is where it'll bring you to in BarChart.com. Now here's where you enter your symbol. Here's where you make the size of your chart. Usually I use the 864 by 504, but it just depends, you know. I'll use these other sizes too. I usually don't use these lower sizes, but I do use 612 by 360, 720 by 432, and normally I use 864 by 504. So that's the size of your chart. 6 months is good to look at. That's the default. 4 months is good to look at, and usually I look at 2.5 months. These others, the charts kind of, you know, it'd be nice to look at the 1 year chart, but it kind of pushes all the information together. It's a little hard. Usually if I'm going to go farther back, I'll look at a weekly chart or something. So that's that on that. And I'm just going to leave these at the default settings for now. Now this end date, I never used this. And the linear scale, I never used this. You know, if you want to try to test them out and use them for some different reasons, you know. Now daily chart, I usually look at daily charts, but I also look at a lot of weekly and monthly charts. I don't use the 90 and 60-minute charts too often, but you know, they're there for you if you want to try them. I'm more of a daily, weekly, monthly chart, long-term type of end-of-day type trader. So daily charts is what I usually look at. All this information here, I just leave the same. I don't change any of this. Now, you know, I have every once in a while taken the grinds off, but it just gives you a white chart then. And I don't even, you know, it just, you can play with this stuff and see how you like it. And compare to, I never put anything in any of these boxes. Then draw a chart. That's how you get your chart. And then reset, I never use the reset button, so I mean, it's there for a purpose, I guess, but I never use it. And then what you can do down here is this, when it comes up like this, that means you'll get a chart if you enter a symbol. And so like right now, if we entered like IBM, we'd get a chart of IBM. And then primary overlay, that would be if you wanted to put in a technical indicator. So you'd hit this button and you'd go in and get whatever technical indicator you wanted. And so like say if we were going to put 20-day moving averages on IBM, we'd just click that moving averages right there and we'd get that, which I'm not going to do right now. And then if you wanted to put on another chart, which we'll see later how that works, you just come up here and hit bar chart and you'd get another chart. And then you can go down here to secondary overlay and you can get another technical indicator. So you can have two charts with two different indicators. And I'm sure there's some other ways to work some of these other things on here. It's just, you know, I do it the way I do it, and I'm just kind of showing you the things I've done. And if you want to experiment with it a little more, you can experiment with it and see what you can come up with. So I'm going to wrap up this video, and then we're going to have another little lesson here coming up in a minute.